Same day. Same day. I just changed my shirt and showered and shaved. Basically came from Montana after I did that load from Helena to the other H, whatever that was, Hamilton. So far I only slept since yesterday almost 2.5 hours. Almost. Now I gotta drive 640 miles to pick up. Tomorrow it's picking up in the, well, we kind of pushed it a little later. We pushed it until noon, but I think I'll pick it up in the morning first thing unless I feel really tired. But we'll drive as much as I can, get a couple hours of snoozing again, and keep going to grab it. It's a medical load. We'll be grabbing it from Idaho and then delivering it to Tequila, Washington. And that one pays me from home to pickup to delivery and back home. Round trip miles. Decent, but it's been slow out here, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna go and get it done, especially because, you know, building the shop too, it's coming out a lot more expensive than I thought it would. Everything is. I didn't think I'd have to have a pump come out, but had to have a pump come out twice. First time it was $800, second time it was $700, so yeah, that pump alone costs money, plus the foundation already. The first time it was like almost $1,300. This time it's almost $1,700, and I still have to pour a slab, which is going to be another probably like, I'm thinking $2K, maybe $2,500 in concrete alone. So yeah, it's, you know, it ain't cheap. That's for sure. It ain't cheap. But it is what it is, you know. What are you gonna do? That's how it is. That's how it is. Still a beautiful day. Summer's back in action out here. We're supposed to have decent weather for the weekend, and I am excited, and I am going on this run because on Sunday we're leaving camping. So after I'm done with this, there ain't gonna be no more loads. You know, today is Wednesday night. Picking up Thursday, delivering Friday morning to Seattle, and then turn around and head back home on a Friday. Finish up all my packing, checking everything over. Today I installed a new couch, installed carpet in the RV on one side, in the motorhome. So I'll show you guys maybe what it looks like, you know, after the little remodel we did with it. Show you maybe some before pictures and of what it looked like before, and then what it looks like now. Totally different thing. So, but yeah, gonna go take the family out camping for, what is it gonna be, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, leaving Thursday morning. So like 4 days. 4 days. That's all they had spots for. Otherwise we'd take a whole weekend. But it's okay. We'll go again a couple more times this year. That's our thing, you know. Usually we don't really do vacations. We just go camp for 3-4 times a month, or 3-4 times in the summertime, you know, in the season. So that takes care of that. Let's roll. I'll show you guys maybe what Montana looks like with what do you call it? With the sunsets. Testing that theory of spraying Windex on your windshield to get the bugs off better. So I got it a little wet, sprayed the Windex. I'm gonna give it a minute and then wash it off and see what it does. It does work. Works a lot better. It used to be all over the place. Look at the roof. And now here, look at that. Washed them all away. Did my headlights too, because they were all ickity yickety. Yeah, that's really good. You guys should try it. Clean it a little bit or get it wet at least. Then spray the Windex, let it sit a minute or two, and then wash it away. Good morning to you from the plains of Montana. Still some snow up in the higher mountains. I didn't make it all the way yesterday. I was tired, so I was like, man, what am I, what's the point? I have time, so I went and stopped at a rest area, which this is definitely just I'd call it just a sleeping parking lot, because you only get one bathroom. If somebody's got to go, you got to go fighting for this or run faster than somebody else to use it. So, one of those things. All right, we'll keep going. Punch in that address one more time and let's see if it's still saved in here. Yep, so it looks like I'll be there at 10:30 a.m. Technically, we have until
in 800 feet, merge onto I-15.
Technically, we have until 1:30. Just so you guys are fully we're fully transparent with you. Technically, we have until 1:30. Man, I haven't gone this way in forever. Last time I went down here, it was like blizzard and snow and everything, and it was supposed to be closed, the road closed, and I still pushed through and made it down there to Salt Lake. But yeah, this thing picks up way down there by Salt Lake, in Idaho, but like by Salt Lake, on the border with Utah.
Never fall back. We will stay right where we at. We never fall back. Yeah. We never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back.
Welcome to Idaho. You wouldn't know the difference except for the sign was there that said that. Speed limit's still the same, 80 miles an hour, just like for trucks it's 70. For regular vehicles, it's 80 miles an hour out here. And that's why you can, clear a lot of miles fast out here. Just because why? Open road, no traffic, beautiful country. You get to enjoy watching what? The Discovery Channel, pretty much. Beautiful. Haven't been out here in forever. I've mentioned that before, but man, looking at all the mountains, everything out here, it's legit. This part of Idaho is, I just passed Pocatello, just right outside of it, going towards Salt Lake still on 15. And yeah, it's about to get, a little more flatter and all that kind of stuff down there. But woke up this morning and it was 34 degrees, so I definitely had my heater on. I'm in shorts, but and t-shirt, but definitely had my heater on last night. And I tell you what, that at the lowest setting, that 5 kilowatts with an open big 16 feet back there, and being insulated and having an open roof vent under a blanket, didn't get cold at all. And at 34 degrees is what it was, 34. So I know the sun gets up earlier now, and in Spokane, 4:30 it's already bright out, and you can see, and by 5 o'clock the sun is out, up and out. I'm not sure exactly how it was where I slept in Montana, exactly what time the sun came up and started heating things up. But like I said, at that 7 a.m. was when I woke up, or I woke up at first at 6, and then I woke up at 7, decided to lay down for one more hour, and that was kind of a mistake. I was tossing and turning more than I was sleeping, so I don't even think I got any more sleep. And that's how it usually is with me. When I do that, I'm like, oh, I'll lay down for another half an hour or another hour, and it's just tossing and turning, and for some reason you think you're gonna, you know, miss your alarm or whatever. I don't know what it is, but that's how it is with me. It's always a waste, is what it seems like. But yeah, 34 in end of June. No wonder there's still snow up in the mountains everywhere. The sunny parts, those parts, you know, they're melted, but where there's more snow, like more glacier areas and things like that. Yep. And this is Idaho, folks. It's not even Montana anymore. This is Idaho. South. Sure what we'll get to see, maybe a little bit. I don't feel like turning the lights on. Everything's secured. That's double strapped. This is single strapped. Power supply not going anywhere. E-Trex, they're gonna hold it. 2 cases, so I got like 6 pieces in total. 420 piece, 300 piece, 2 about maybe 75 or 100 pound pieces, and maybe like a 30 pound piece. And that's it. All loaded up, about to send the information and be on my way. It's gonna be like just a bit over 800 miles to go still to all the way to Seattle, so we'll see. And this place here, the Siemens guy is like, oh, it's going. He was kind of surprised that this is, you know, being picked up, because he said that it needs to come back over here next weekend or next week. So not sure who's going to be doing it next week. I won't be here next week, I know that. Look at that, it's dark already. Drove all day. I don't know what's left, maybe 100 and... I don't know how many miles. I gotta put it in my GPS, but anyways. Getting dark out. Still have a little bit of ways to go. Before I came to the buffet to have I wanted some soup. Since yesterday, just been kind of getting a little bit here, a little bit of food there, and I don't know, you know, me, I don't really like dry stuff, so I'm a soup guy. Always love soup. Wanted some soup, so figured, hey, I'm gonna look for, you know, some kind of buffet with soup in there, either clam chowder or, you know, the spicy Chinese soup, and that's what they had here. Food, I mean, they did have crab, like 3 different kinds of it, but the best one was gone already. I came in here an hour before they were supposed to close, and the food is, service is awesome, like 10 out of 10. Food, honestly, like 2.5, 3 maybe, max, out of 10. So, that is what it is. Anyways, this is Yakima / Union Gap, however you want to call it. Yakima area. Fuji Buffet. Alright, I'll fill up and get on my way. I don't know exactly what's left. Actually, I'll be able to tell in just a second. it'll tell me 150 miles to, and what are we looking at here? You guys can see the details, right? 2 hours, 22 minutes, 150 miles. I still got to fill up real quick. And I was using the Windex yesterday, today, all day. I've been filling up and stopping to wash it. It works great. So I come to the gas station, I get it a little wet, everything just a little wet, pull out my Windex, spray everything down while I'm filling up. Just wait a few minutes. Once I'm done filling up, I usually just scrub and wipe away, and it's all gone. But right now, you can't really tell because it's dark. That doesn't help either. It's pretty nasty. The Windex does actually help. Somebody smart wrote me a comment in there saying that your window, do not use Windex. Something chemical compound in there is gonna do something to that windshield to where it loses its, I don't know what. There was something smart that person said. Basically, oh, that's not a way out, huh? Something about it becoming brittle and lose its compound and blah 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 blah. You guys gotta understand.
Head southeast on Main Street toward East Valley.
That these vans, if you're telling me that kind of stuff, in my ears, you can be the smartest scientist in the world. In my ears, that's stupid. Why? Because this windshield is only good for 1 year max. Sometimes even 2. I'm sorry, sometimes you got to replace even 2 windshields in a year. It just all depends on how close you drive and how many rock chips you're going to end up with, because sometimes you're driving and nobody's there, and on the other side of the 4-lane freeway, somebody will drive through and throw a rock chip, and it'll just come up and hit you and create any kind of any one of these can come from the other side, even the other side of the freeway. So the geniuses that tell me all these technical things, that you guys that for the lifetime of the car that you own, maybe I don't know how long you're going to own it for, but hey, if you own it for even 5 years or 10 years, you're going to replace your windshield maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, say. But me, I'm going to replace mine once a year or sooner. So no matter what I spray on it, it's not going to make my windshield come apart or, lose its whatever resin and this and that, and, come on. It's just silly to me. I can't, you know what I mean? I don't even feel like listening to that stuff. We'll fill up over here, I guess. $4.29. Not a hot price, but I gotta get a little bit in here because light came on already, and then what I gotta do is to get that best rate is either Cle Elum or just right outside of what's the name of it? Forgot the name of the town after Cle. Now I forgot the name. I gotta pause and look at the map. Having a brain fart. Maybe that soup has something to do with it. I think so. I remembered Ellensburg. Ellensburg is where you can fill up. Not in town. You got to go further past in town, and all that is where they sell. They have the whole big old looking barn thing where they sell the fruits and veggies and stuff. At that gas station, that's where you want to fill up. That's the best price on fuel. I don't go to Flying J's. I don't do any of that kind of stuff because their truck stop price is ridiculous. Anywhere from 50 cents to 90 cents more expensive than a regular gas station. So I never fill up at I try not to unless I absolutely have to, but yeah, you're not going to catch me at a Flying J filling up. Or Love's or Pilot or any of those ones. The price is just way too inflated over there.
22 West.
Ellensburg. The town's name is Ellensburg. Oh, maybe I did tell you that, huh? Anyway, the windshield's nice and clear, bug-free. That Windex, man, I tell you what, magic. Works really good. Beautiful sunset. Sunset's already long gone, but look at that sky. See you guys in the morning. 150 miles for me, and for you it's going to be this, just like this. One click and morning. Good morning, everybody. Slept at the TA at exit 36, I believe is what it was. I think it was 36 off of I-90 here before Seattle. Actually, in my whole career of doing this, I've never, ever, ever slept at that, what do you call it, truck stop, ever. Always made it on site. But yesterday I was like, man, I got like 30 miles left, or whatever, or maybe it was 37 miles left, something like that. And I was like, it's almost another hour. I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a couple hours, get a couple hours worth of nap. I ate good. I was feeling tired. So, or I ate a lot, I should say. It wasn't that great, but ate a lot. I was feeling tired already. I'm like, 30 miles, whatever, I'll get up at 5. So I set an alarm for 5. Of course, again, I wake up and I'm like, man, I think I still need one more hour this morning. So I set another alarm for 6, laid back down, and guess what? It felt like I wasn't falling asleep. Then I was worried that maybe I overslept already. I kept checking the time. And then finally when I did fall asleep, the thing rang already. So I'm like, man, that hour is just every single time I do that. I did it the other morning, so yeah, you guys don't get to see 2 mornings in one video from me. I don't think that's it's kind of a rare thing in the same load, but it is what it is. I guess they're going to widen up this area too. Hopefully they do. And hopefully they build some more new truck stops around here, because one before Seattle and one in Tacoma or 5, that's not enough. 2 truck stops for this big of an area. That's nothing. So they do need to figure something out with the truck stops out here. Fancy looking hospital. I usually just park in the front and then tell them I need to go where I need to go and then unload right here. Man, these people are all so serious. I've been through all kinds of hospitals bigger than this place. This place is tiny, but no. Okay, I gotta answer this. They gave me a badge and everything. I had to wait for a phone call. I'm sure this is it. This is Andre.
Hi, Andre. This is Jesse and so on.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Anyway, I just got the call back from somebody who's on site. My initial contact is not here. So this place is here, right here, has got some like super tight security-ish things. So technical here that they have to like give you a freaking badge. You know what I mean? So check, like scan your ID in, and then they give you a badge, and like you can't get in, you can't walk through any doors anywhere. Somebody has to like, escort you in, and so many things. I mean, usually you just show up to a hospital, you tell them where it's going or where it's picking up, and bam, 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 you're done. I was even thinking of maybe unloading, or trying to unload last night, but can't even do it in the morning in daylight hours. You guys think that somebody would let a guy through at 11 p.m.? Anyways, that's my little brief story, but pretty looking building. It's just, we're getting to that area where everybody can, that time when everybody tries to control you, can't even do anything. on your own. You can't tell, you can't be trusted, you can't do, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't have any notes, security says. I don't have any notes in my system about anybody delivering anything. I mean, come on, how are you going to have notes? Who are you and who am I? Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this trip. Had to still go back to the loading dock. It was easier through here. Come and unload at the loading dock over there. Pack up the van, move it, because trucks are coming in, turning around. There's a ramp, so up the ramp and up to the, I don't know what it is, second floor or third floor, I don't know where that's at, but anyways, done and delivered. Woohoo! It's not even that bad. I slept and it was 60 degrees up in the mountains over there, so over here it's really warm too. It's like shorts and t-shirt weather, so I even sweated a little bit, got my little morning workout. Now it's time to hurry up and head home and shower, change, and I do have one more load, but that's going to be another episode for you guys. And after this, tomorrow, pack up, get some groceries, whatever, and then head camping for 4 nights. So I think 4 nights, 5 days is what it comes out to. Is that right? Or maybe not, somewhere around there. I haven't done my math, it doesn't matter. God bless you guys, take care. Thanks for watching as always. Comment, like, subscribe, do all the things to promote these videos, you know, if you guys do like them. But if you guys do want to get on board doing what I do, you are welcome to ask questions. There's a Minect. I use an app called Minect. That way you actually get me, not, you know, somebody else answering, you know, your email or the phone with our company. Because we really, honestly, we don't have all day to sit on the phone and just kind of answer people's questions. Kind of people call just to feel things out. Sometimes they don't even know if they want to do this or not. And then I end up spending 45 minutes to an hour with somebody who doesn't even have a van yet, who's just exploring the possibilities of doing this. When you guys are contacting me already, it's gotta be that you already made up your mind and you're just looking to figure out who you're gonna work with, not just thinking, oh, should I do it, should I not, what do you think, how's the market, do you this, do you that, where do you recommend I buy a van, and things like that. Guys, wherever you can buy a car, that's where you can buy a van too. Look online, look in different states, things like that. So don't just think that, you know, I gotta wait until a van shows up in my city where you live in a small tiny little town somewhere. Drivers that work with us, sometimes they even fly cross country to go pick up their van, so it's not a problem to go and find a van, you know, somewhere in a different part of the country. It doesn't have to be just in your town and in your state. So take care, be blessed. I'm gonna go hurry up, get home, because I still got to do that other load, and then that's it. I'm done. I've had a good week. Maybe on the next video I'll tell you guys how many miles I did in the whatever it's been, 3 days. Quite a bit of miles. Sometimes people don't even rack that up in a week. Take care.